What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? This is your boy Is Nefarious, and I am excited. I am excited to bring you some PML action. We got the Atlanta Falcons series, and we got Week 1 against the Carolina Panthers and league owner JT. First and foremost, we got to set our season goals. So, what is our season goal this season? I think we are a playoff team. So let's commit to making the playoffs. High hopes. Maybe after that it'll come down once we see how we play. So make the playoffs. We got a free agent that we got to sign because we just had a free agency draft, and it's a big free agent. We're getting a big free agent here. We are bringing back. Let it load. We are bringing back Julio Jones. Welcome back to Atlanta. Sign him to the active roster. Julio Jones, everybody, back in Atlanta. So the first thing we got to do is we got to go to the roster and we got to edit his number, and then I'll pick it back up when we're done. All right, now that we're done with that, we got Julio Jones on the team. Let's go through the depth chart and let's talk about the team a little bit and talk about who's starting, who's not starting. So let's jump into the depth chart right now. We got Desmond Ridder, as you know, is going to be our QB1 for the cycle. Hopefully for the cycle. I don't think we're going to draft anybody else. We're going to use AR in the Premier Madden League. As you know, you do content like this. You get content points, and then you can use attribute points on accuracies and non-physical traits. So I can't touch the throw power, but I can touch everything else. Now, running back Bijan Robinson, as you know, Tyler Algier, or the Alligator, is second there. Cordero Patterson, number 3. Take a look at fullback. You got Keith Smith, Drake London, Julio Jones, number 11. Julio Jones is the number 2 wide receiver. Matt Collins, Scotty Miller, Cordero Hodge, and so on and so forth. Taking a look at the tight end, Kyle Pitts. Doesn't do much in real life, but we are going to get him active for the Atlanta Falcons. Jonnu Smith, Michael Pruitt, who could potentially see some time. Taking a look at the offensive line, you got Jake Matthews, solid. Matthew Bergeron, who's going to get AR as well. We'll jump into that later on in this episode. You got Dahlman, you got Lindstrom, you got McGarry. We got a really solid offensive line. Zach Harrison's going to start in that 3-4 at the defensive end. Grady Jarrett, and then Calais Campbell. Then taking a look at the outside linebackers, you got Ebiketie, who's a fan favorite there. Hopefully he can pop for us and have a good season. Then we got Caden Ellis and Troy Anderson, Lorenzo Carter, Bud Dupree. Taking a look, the corners, we got AJ Terrell, Jeff Okuda, Trey Flowers, D. Alford, and then Mike Hughes. He's at the bottom because he's not really an outside corner for us. Taking a look, you got Jesse Bates there at free safety, obviously a game changer. Richie Grant and then DeMarco Hallams at the safety spot. Taking a look at the third down back, we're going to rock with Cordero Patterson and sprinkle in Bijan as a third down back here and there. Then we got Bijan as a power back, Tyler Algier, who will get his touches as well. Scotty Miller, Kyle Pitts, and Cordero Hodge as the 3 slots. Taking a look on our base defense would probably be a nickel based on, who our defensive coordinator is in real life. We got Ebiketie as the right defensive end. The left defensive end. And then we got our Russian right end, Lorenzo Carter. For now, we might make changes later on in the season, but for now he's the starter. Taking a look at the defensive tackle, you got Grady Jarrett, obviously Atlanta great. Calais Campbell behind him, and then you got Zach Harrison. Take a look, sub-linebacker, Caden Ellis and Troy Anderson. We don't have any safeties besides DeMarco Hellams that qualify, but DeMarco Hellams needs awareness. He needs 70 awareness to qualify as a sub-linebacker. Taking a look at the slot corner, you got Mike Hughes, Trey Flowers, and then DeMarco Hellams. And then our practice squad, we got guys that we want to keep: Fitzpatrick, Graham, Malone, Clark Phillips, and then we got Javion Hawkins. That's pretty much it for the team. But let me talk about who we're going to put AR into, who are going to be some of the focal points on the team. I got 16 players. We're going to start with 5, and I'll jump into that right now. First and foremost, we got to talk about our QB of the future, Desmond Ridder. Before we do, I just want to clarify, we are going to show 4, not 5. So we'll show 4 at a time over a 4-week span, and then we'll check in periodically with this. But as I said, with Premier Madden League, you're able to submit content, and then from there you get content points, and then you could put attribute request into your players. And as you can see, we got Desmond Ritter here. This is the race to 85. All requests are capped at 85. You get 20 a season. You get 5 per attribute, and then each season it refreshes. So for season 1, race to 85, Desmond Ritter, short accuracy is going to get 3. He's at 82 right now, so he's going to get 3 more to cap out at 85. He's going to get 5 towards his medium accuracy at 79 right now, so he'll cap out at 84 for season 1. And then deep accuracy is again 5, same thing at 79, so he capped at 84. And then throw under pressure starts at a 76, so we could get him up to an 81. And as we go, throw on the run is at an 80. We could get him up to 82 because we had 2 points left over from the original, the short accuracy, which only took 3 and not 5. So after season 1, we should have him at a 85 short accuracy, 84 medium accuracy, 84 deep accuracy, 81 throw under pressure, and 82 throw on a run. And then also whatever upgrades he gets within the season will also be added onto it. We might not even do the upgrades until we cap everything out at 85, because you could hold on to that for a while. So Desmond Ritter is probably going to be the QB of the future. We want to put content into him, so we're doing this video to get content points, and they're going into Desmond Ritter, and we'll check in periodically as the season goes on, and as the attribute requests get upgraded in PML, we'll check in on this and see where he's at. The next person we're going to talk about is Bijan Robinson. So let's jump over to Bijan and take a look at him. I'm not usually one to put AR into running backs. I feel like they're easy position to upgrade through the game and get awards and things like that. But we are going to throw some AR into Bijan Robinson. A lot of his stats are already at 85 when it comes to running the ball. So we're going to get his receiving up. We're going to get a short route up to a 76. We're going to get his medium route up to a 68. Catch up to a 75, catching traffic up to a 68, and that kind of makes Cordero Patterson more expendable at the end of the day, and we don't have to re-sign him. We'll have Bijan be a 3-down back, and he's going to have a great cycle. I could feel it right now. So hopefully when we add this catch in, he could be a dominant 3-down back, kind of like Christian McCaffrey and guys like that. So this is Bijan. We'll check in periodically, see where he's at during the season, but he is going for short route, medium route, catch, and catching traffic. Now let's jump over to our wide receiver position, where we have Drake London. Drake London, what an interesting prospect this is. A former first-round pick. Has great height, has decent speed, 88 speed. Not typically your Madden wide receiver, but we are going to try to make him work and make him great for these Falcons. We're going to put AR into his release, his short route, his medium route, his deep route. He's going to get up to 85 release, 84 short route, 82 medium route, and 77 deep route by the time we're done with this season. So we're excited to have Drake London not only be a big part of the offense, but also develop him in the background with AR. He's already at 80 overall. I feel like we can make him into a #1 wide receiver to complement Pitts and Bijan. Now let's jump over to Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts, another former first-round pick and a freak athlete. I forgot if he was top 5, top 10. I got to do my research there. But a top pick. He has everything you want in a tight end. Could be an elite Madden tight end as well as an elite tight end in real life. So race to 85 for Kyle Pitts. Everything's there, but we can get his short route running, his medium route running, deep route running, release, and catching traffic maxed out. So we're focusing on short route, medium route, and deep route first. We should be able to get the short route to 85, medium route to 81, deep route to 81, and then we could get the release to 85 and catching traffic to 85, and then maybe focus on his run block in season 2. But Kyle Pitts going to be a focal point of the offense. He's somebody we are going to invest in, just like the 3 guys before him. We're going to invest in him. He's a young tight end. We got young pieces. It's time to invest, and it's time to make them great. But that's it for the first batch of guys that I want to break down for AR, the attribute request, and the race to 85. Now let's jump into the game against Carolina Panthers, and let's see how we do. So here we are at beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, where the Atlanta Falcons are taking on the Carolina Panthers. And we're going to get started off here in the first quarter. We're running a nice little end around against a man blitz, wide open and nobody in front of Bijan Robinson. He's going to take it into the house, making it 7-0 to start off the game on our first drive. What a great run for the rookie. A 70-yard TD run to start off his career. Here we are in the Panthers' first drive. They're going to run a little streak, and Adam Thielen ends up wide open. Unfortunately, our coverage didn't match up pretty well to the concept he was running. So, easy touchdown, walking touchdown for Adam Thielen, and Bryce Young with his first TD pass as well. So the two rookies leading off the scoring for both teams here, Bryce Young and Bijan. Here we are trying to throw up the middle, and it's picked off by, I believe that was Woods. I don't know exactly what, I think Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods with the interception, giving the Panthers the ball, but they're going to give it right back here as they throw it right at Troy Anderson on a screen pass, and we're going to take it into the end zone, making it 14-7. Troy Anderson starting off the season hot as our middle linebacker and as a user, so big touchdown there, kind of helping our offense a little bit after that interception. Here we are trying to go for it on 4th and 1, and a good job by the defense. We made the wrong read on the ground, and the defense was able to stop us. Here he is running a little bit of play action. He's going to drop back. He's going to get sacked, making it 3rd and 27. That pretty much settles the drive for him. And then we're going to try to hit Kyle Pitts in the red zone for a touchdown. We're unable to get that. Here we are in the with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. We get an interception from Jeff Okudah, but we're not able to make anything out of it. The Carolina Panthers got the ball back, and they're going to go for a long field goal here. I forgot how long it was, but he doesn't have enough leg as it falls just short. So the final score after not the final score, but the score after halftime is 17-7. We're up and we got full control of this game. He gets the ball first. He tries to run a little RPO. It's fumbled. Unfortunately, Adam Thielen, the throw was behind the quarterback, so it was like a lateral, and Adam Thielen wasn't able to handle that, giving us a free touchdown to Jeff Okudah. Here he is on his next drive. He's at the 1. He's going to run it in and dive with Chuba Hubbard for a touchdown, making it 27-17, I believe, at this point. 27-17, we got a 10-point lead. Here we are. We're going to find Kyle Pitts in the flat. Nobody there guarding him. He's going to get upfield, and he's going to take it into the end zone, making it 34-17. So 34-17. Here we are, our next drive after forcing a 3-and-out. We're going to hit Kyle Pitts on a streak after he run commits, and that pretty much does it for the score. The final score was actually 40-25. He ended up adding one more score to make it look a little more reasonable, but we come out with a huge win, 40-25. Now let's talk about some of the stats from this game. All right, so after a hard-fought battle against the Carolina Panthers, we are here to cover some of the stats at the end of the game. Let's go through the team stats first. Final score was 40-25. As you can see, we were up most of the game. Never really looked back. You almost kind of made it the game at the end. We had 370 yards of total offense, 185 rushing yards, 185 passing yards, 15 first downs. Punt return yards, 19, 1 kick return yard. We were +1 in the turnovers. We had 1 bad turnover that I'm definitely not happy about. Made a bad decision there. He had 2 red zone TDs. He had 5 chances in the red zone. We were 1 for 6 in the red zone, so that's not a good thing. 21 minutes possession, time of possession, so that's good. Taking a look at some of the stats, almost identical. 18 of 27 for Bryce Young, 18 of 27 for Desmond Ridder. Bryce Young had 233, Desmond Ridder 201. Then you had 66 completion percentage from both, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions for Bryce Young, 2 TDs, 1 interception for Desmond Ridder. So not a bad game. Bijan Robinson 12 for 170, 14.1 yards a carry, 1 TD. He had 18 for 108 and 1 TD for Chuba Hubbard. We got to be a little bit better on the ground, kind of force him to throw it, do a little better there. 2 rushes for 11 yards for Tyler Alligator. Other than that, nobody else really got involved for our rushing attack. We had 1 somehow with Desmond Ridder, even though we didn't do anything. 9 receptions, 48 yards for Bijan Robinson, 6 for 43 and a touchdown for Hayden Hurst. Take a look at Adam Thielen, 4 for 115 in the touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 4 for 92, 2 touchdowns. Julio Jones, 4 for 51, no touchdowns. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like we really got Drake London involved. So Got to do a better job of getting Drake London involved moving forward. Defensively, I know we had a sack or two. Taking a look at the tackles for loss, we had 3. We had 1 sack from Arnold Ebikidi. He had 1 from Barna. We had 1 from Lorenzo Cotter. So we both had 2 sacks in the game. Interceptions, we had 1 from Akuda. We had 1 from Troy Anderson. The one from Troy Anderson, was that a pick 6? I can't remember exactly. Yeah, it was a pick 6. That was a pick 6 by Troy Anderson. We also had a forced fumble recovery by Jeff Okuda. It was actually on an RPO and it was kind of broken. 2 defensive TDs, so our defense got busy. Let's take a look. Let's see if we got anything from this. We should have some staff points. That's 1. Maybe we got some upgrades. There's certain guys we are not gonna upgrade though, just to hold on to that. Allow 20 points or less. I am upset that we gave up that last. TD. We're going to hold on to Arnold Ebikidi because he's one of our focus players, so we're going to hold on to his upgrade for now. But that's pretty much it. Starting off the season 1-0, our division mate in the Saints hasn't played, but the Buccaneers started off with a loss. Next week we got the Green Bay Packers. It's going to be a tough challenge. Hopefully we could come out with a win. But that's pretty much going to do it for us today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.